In this lesson, we're going to be talking about creating packets using a utility called HPing. Now, HPing gives you the ability to build packets basically from scratch, and it has a lot of useful functionality. So, for example, if I wanted to do a port scan, I could do something like HPing 3, and I would need administrative privileges here since I'm running under Linux, and we're going to be doing some interesting stuff with how we're creating the packets. So I'm going to run HPing 3, I'm going to do a scan, and I'm going to say, let's do ports 0 through 80. And I want to send a SYN. So basically we're doing a SYN scan here. You can see up top, if I do a -S, I am setting the SYN flag in the packet. And then I need to give the target address. Now I can do the scan, and you can see we got 2 ports back. We got port 53 and port HTTP. So we scanned 81 ports. And if we wanted to see all of the responses, I could do something like this. So we're looking here at the IP ID in this field here, and the TTL and the different flags. So we've got a reset and acknowledge flag that was set, and of course the port and then the service name. So that's what we can do with doing a port scan. I can do several other things with HPing as well, including just creating my own packet. If I want to do something like HPing 3, I actually want to use TCP here. So I'm going to create a TCP message. Let's say we're going to set the ACK and the FIN and the urge pointer, and then I'm going to do a -V. So now I can do the port that I actually want to connect to here. The destination port actually gets set using -P, and now I'm going to do my target 192.168.1.1. I'm doing HPing using all of these flags on port 80 and to this target address. So I'm actually not getting anything in reply, which really isn't particularly surprising because I haven't done a connection establishment, so there's no SYN message. What I'm probably getting back here are a bunch of resets. But you can see here, just from the help, we can do a number of different things in terms of just creating a message. I've got control of all of the different portions of the IP header. I can set specific things with ICMP. For example, I could do a timestamp request. I could get the timestamp back from any particular system. I can do specific ICMP types and codes. So where other tools don't give you the ability to directly check various ICMP types and codes, HPing 3 or just HPing will actually give you the ability to do that. I can set any piece of an IP, ICMP, TCP, UDP message that I want to and send it out to a particular target to see what sort of response I get. So that's another way we can do packet creation, not only with the packet that I showed you previously, but also here with HPing. And there are several different versions of HPing available. HPing 3 happens to be the most recent one. But it's a good way of doing some testing and seeing how different systems respond when you hit them with messages that are formatted perhaps slightly differently than they are used to. And this also gives you the ability to actually see how systems work when you're setting different flags and fields inside the IP or TCP header, for example.